Hi guys, welcome back to Random Stitcher. As some of you may have seen, I reposted a video yesterday, or actually last night, because my bipolar decided to attack me very bad. There has been a couple of signs last weekend, early start of this week, but it actually really took me by surprise. And I know I'm vulnerable when I don't get too much sleep, and when I am in stressful environment, or different things can affect it. So I think also one of something that is affecting it at the moment is all the things that is going on in the world. I think the thing I would hate the most to talk about in this video is politics. But our little country, Denmark, and practically Europe is we are not under attack, but we are being mentioned, and all the stuff with Greenland and United States president, the things that he has said, and our country's reaction to it, Europe's reaction to it. It's for me, it is very scary. There's part of the things that is happening in the United States that is terrifying for us in Denmark and other countries in Europe, because it reminds us of stuff that is extremely painful, dangerous. And I really don't want to go further into all of that, because I think politics can destroy many good relationships. And I really don't want to say bad things or good things about anything in that area. But the fact is that it has affected me very much, and I have had days where I have been very scared of the future. And I promised myself, especially social media, that I will for a while avoid it. So that is TikTok and that is Facebook, because it just really feed my anxiety and push all my red buttons. That is danger, that is anxiety, and those things triggers my bipolar. So it has been some rough days, and it all started actually Wednesday, really. So Wednesday, after I put up the video, I recorded it in the morning, and I put it up a little early afternoon, and since then it has just been a spiral that is just spiraling downwards, and that affected me. My bipolar, sometimes I get depression, sometimes that is rare nowadays, that I have manic episodes. This time it quickly escalated into a mix of those two, and that is perhaps the most difficult way my bipolar can act, because I get the depression, and when I have only depression, I am tired. I don't want to do anything. I can't see my way out of anything. I can hardly take a bath, and but when it's a mix, and I have had those, there's a name for it, and I can't remember the name right now, but when there's a mix, you get the depression, the dark thoughts, the dark thoughts about yourself and about everything, and anxiety, but you also get energy, and you get restlessness, you get no sleep, and that is very dangerous for me, really. I think luckily, if you can say that, my depressions is not as bad as some, and for maybe 15 years ago they were very bad, but nowadays they are there. I can feel them. There's a drastic change in my mood, but it's not in the heavy end of the scale, which means that I'm not suicidal and stuff like that. Because that is the real danger if you have that mixed, is that if you are heavy depressed, and you get also the manic part, then if you are suicidal, you can act on it, because you have the energy, you have all the thoughts, you have the restlessness, and you act on the dark thoughts. I'm luckily not there, but I know of people who have been, and it is very, very, very serious. So I'm taking it very serious, and I started doing crazy things. I think it was Wednesday. Started to remove all the thumbnails. I told myself I wasn't good at anything, that nobody wanted to watch my videos, and I was extremely close to removing all my videos. Luckily, it only I stopped myself before, and so I only removed the newest one, and yesterday I was just, no, let me put it up again, because it's crazy. Why shouldn't it be there? Yeah, maybe I don't get many views and stuff, and maybe it's going a little bit down with the views, but it is what it is. I still want to do what I enjoy, but I must admit I am having thoughts about whether or not I can continue with this YouTube. Apparently I am not really cut out for this, and I know it can be, it might, no, it can be difficult. I don't know if I'm saying it right. My brain is it may seem crazy, ridiculous, but I compare myself all the time with others, and I keep telling myself, stop comparing yourself with others. Yeah, there is channels that has much more success than you, get much more views, but who cares? It doesn't matter. As long as you have people who enjoys your videos, how many or how less it is, it doesn't matter how long, as long as you actually do something that some enjoy and is happy about, enlighten their life maybe, then that's worth everything. But it's just not how my brain works. If I don't feel that good, then I tend to fixate on views, and not that much with subscribers. It's views, because subscribers is just nowadays. I don't know how many people actually subscribe to any channel at the moment, but I know views, that's really that was what is telling you if people really like your videos, views and likes and stuff. So I get fixated on those things, and that's really, really annoying. I can't help it. And because if I have a bad days, because sometimes my bipolar is only showing its very ugly face in one day, maybe, and maybe it's not that bad a period. Maybe it's just take a walk and then I'm feel better. Those days, I'm sorry, I got interrupted, and I can't even remember what I was talking about exactly. But yeah, the fact is that I'm really rethinking this whole thing, and I have been doing that a lot of time. A lot of times now, I have been thinking if this thing just a minute, I need to cough. Yeah, is this my YouTube channel? Is this really good for me? I have been trying different ways, a lot of different ways. I keep thinking that, this is the best way for me to do it. And then I run into difficult times, and then I realize, okay, maybe I did put on too much pressure on myself. I don't know if this is the case this time, or if it's really all that with how the world is changing at the moment, and all the things that I find very dangerous. Combined with the lack of sleep last week and stuff. I don't know. And I, long time ago, promised myself that if I were in one of the ends of the scale, depression, manic, I would not make any big decisions. So I am not making any big decisions now. I'm just sharing this with you because I know some of you has actually been with me for a while, and I am so grateful for that, because some of you actually I feel connected with, and a lot of you, you really give me a smile on my face when I see your comments, and it really is amazing feeling to kind of reach out to people from all over the world, and they are responding, and it really means a lot. But at the same, it's actually not a big but at the same time, there was a little but. At the same time, cannot deny the fact that having a YouTube channel, it can be something that takes up a lot of time, a lot of brain power, which I might not have. And you can say, time, hey woman, you don't work, you are retired, what's your problem? But my problem is that to keep my sanity, to keep my bipolar calm, I need to do a lot of exercise. I need to take walks, be in the nature, be however much I can with my family, my friends, and that leaves me with not much time really. So it's kind of colliding all the time with my wish, my desire to do videos, to talk about my cross stitch, to show you my cross stitch, to cross stitch itself, and the need for the other things that is a part of me keeping my bipolar calm. So yeah, it's colliding a lot. And I'm still trying to find a way because I feel like I have stuff to share, and I feel it's having this YouTube channel is something that really gives me a lot of joy, but it also gives me a lot of frustration sometimes, because I am who I am. I wish I could shut that off, the thing with me fixating on views and likes and the things. I can't seem to shut it off. I don't know how to do it. I wish I could. I really wish I could, because it would make it so much easier. And I have really tried to look deep inside myself and find out, why is it so important to me that I get a lot of views. To be honest, sometimes I feel like I do things, maybe I don't do them consciously on purpose, but I feel I do stuff sometimes to get views, and I hate that side of myself. I always try to be honest with myself, and of course always honest with you. But sometimes I know that I do things to be more interesting, to maybe do things that I know others are doing that is popular, and I hate that. And I hate that I do that, because some of the things is really not me. I'm not going to talk about what that exactly is right now, but there is stuff that is not me. I started out this channel, call it a random stitcher, because I was random, and I keep dragging myself in a direction that is not very random, because I want to. Actually, I think I'm trying to be like the others. I'm trying to be in the good crowd instead of outcast. I don't know if you can follow me, but I think one of the things that is my struggle is that I got my bipolar diagnosis, and all my struggles started kind of late in life. Yeah, I know I had a lot of difficulties when I was young and teenager and very young. Trouble with finding out who I was, and yeah, I may have had some signs, but it was not really not anything. So it started out very late for me. I was 40 years old or something. So before that I did have a career. When I started, I had a career, and I was very active. I was very in charge of things. I loved to be in front of things. I started out a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but I was really in front of things quite often. I was kind of seeking attention a lot, and I got it. And it gave me some very nice jobs, because I was not scared to get that attention. Then all the things happened. My parents died. My husband left, and I was suddenly alone. And all of that, with my mom died, my uncle died, and my husband decided to leave the sinking boat. That was what started my bipolar, which I have been told probably has been in me. I was probably born with it. and it all kind of just laid there in its ugly dark cave and just waiting for something to happen so that it could break out. That happened in 2005. It broke out, and ever since then, I have been trying to hold on to the way I was. My personality is still the same, and that's the crazy thing. uh, I don't know, maybe it's some little bit of change over the years, but it basically, I'm still the same. I still want a lot of things, and that is colliding very much with my bipolar and this channel, of course. I want so bad to have a channel that is where people can count on what is happening. I also promised myself, I think it was last year, I am not going to promise things on this channel that I cannot keep. And that is the most crazy things to promise yourself, because life is there, and it keeps on doing stuff that makes you not able to keep your promises. And but you can always try to do the best you can anyway. And I've talked a lot with my husband the last couple of days when I've not been sleeping or crying. That oh no, it sounds horrible. It sounds like I really want. Please tell me how bad you feel for me. It's not like that. I just, if you've been with me for a while, you know I always share these things because I feel it's important to share. I have realized that I might not. Maybe I'm not able to do the things that I want, like events and challenges. I love to do them. I love to create them, but it keeps making me sick. And again, I don't know for sure if that is what's happening this time, because there has been the things with our world, and maybe it's that. Maybe it's not the much, but because I think this time I did a challenge, an event that I could do. It wouldn't put too much stress on myself. It wouldn't give me a lot of things to do every day and stuff. But apparently it's still too much. So, and if you want to leave my channel, I completely understand it, because I have failed so many times now, and I understand if you are tired of it. I don't know how to move forward, but I think I need to take kind of a break from putting stuff on myself. I like to do these stitch with me's, and I think I have some unboxings on the way. I did say yes to a couple of companies to collaboration, so there will be that. Probably also flosstube, but I just don't know. These last 2 days, I have not been keeping up with my rotation and schedule and everything. I have just tried to stitch whenever I feel like I could stitch, and just grab something that I just felt like. So it annoys me so much, because I really love the way that I did it with my schedule, with my rotation, with the boards and everything. And I don't know, maybe, as I said, I'm not going to make a decision, so I'm not deciding anything now. But maybe I can just go back whenever this ugly period is over, is passing, and I'm feeling better. Hopefully it will not take that long, because I really like that. I like the things I did in my videos recently. I really like those. Maybe it's just challenge thing that sent me over the edge compared with other things in the world. Maybe I should not be that strict with my routines, my the things I stitch on every day. Maybe I should allow myself to be more random again. Maybe I will thrive the best. I don't know, because I really have been feeling that I thrived very. I like the way that I had one project every day. But do I want it to be a certain project every day? I don't know. Maybe I should just continue with, one project, but a project that I choose. Yeah, maybe. It's crazy that I keep getting doubts about the things, but apparently I do. But I know that when I have these periods, and this period is actually harder because it's a mix of the two poles, and I'm not supposed to listen to my dark thoughts and the crazy thoughts. I should just shut my ears off and not listen to it, because at the moment everything is in me screams that you are not good enough. You cannot do anything right, and that is if you listen to that. If I listen to that, it's a very negative spiral right there. It just all it will do is just send me straight down, and I don't want that. So I will take it easy for a couple of days. Do a little stitch with me, maybe. Do an unboxing, and when I feel like it, when time comes again, I will do a floss tube again. I am still going with daily 50 because that's fun still. And you all have voted, and I haven't checked, but it's the last day today, so you can still do it. And next week I will start stitching on whatever you have chosen. So there has been a lot that has voted, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I will stop my babbling and finishing off this part of my Visit Lothlorien, which is from Country Magic Stitch. I chose this because it's very easy stitching, easy for me to do a stitch with me, and it's all the same color. I think it's 159 I'm stitching with. So yeah, thank you ever so much if you are still here. I'm sorry for maybe disappointing somebody again. I'm very good at that at the moment, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful weekend. I will go and take a walk today. I need to get outside. Yeah. So take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.